All right, hello everyone. It's your girl Jynnette the Oracle, and I'm here to give you your, not astrology, your tarot forecast for the month of August. And this is going to be for the sign of Taurus. I'm hoping that the stream is looking a little bit better than it did for Aries. I think it is, so that's good. What do I want to say? So first off, I want to say thank you to those of you who participated in the July Crystal Healing Grids. It was a really beautiful experience and really profound, some amazing opportunities to connect with other light workers and to get feedback from them about what they saw, felt, heard, experienced throughout that whole process. So thank you. I, for one, am glad that eclipse season is over because last month was a lot. That second eclipse was pretty hardcore, and a lot of like physical stuff was coming up. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I was like asking folks if they were having issues with like their legs and pain and swollenness in their feet and stuff like that, and nausea and all that kind of stuff. And you guys were like, yes. So good to know that I wasn't the only one with that. So, but yeah, we are out of that, and hopefully everyone is starting to feel better and be more on the mend. I know I'm still going to be focusing a lot on my physical health in the month of August because, you know, health is a priority, and yeah, it's a priority. So also, the fourth quarter for Lightworker Academy is going to be starting in October. So I'll be opening enrollment up in September, and I'll announce the classes that I'll have for that. So if you're interested in getting in for this next quarter, let me know and stay posted. Sign up for the newsletter. Those come out weekly. I do exclusive discounts there, as well as announcements on classes, workshops, things like that. And it's the best way to keep in touch besides following me on Instagram and Facebook. All righty, let's get in Taurus. So Jupiter is actually going to be the dominant energy for all of us this month. So there's a great opportunity for growth. Jupiter actually goes direct on August 11th, which is also the day that Uranus goes retrograde. But even though that's still like, you know, about halfway through the month, that does not mean that we're not on some level already getting the benefit, just because we've been having so many positive aspects between the personal planets and with Jupiter in Sag that, you know, basically for all of Leo season, it's going to be really positive. Okay. So your overall energy, and this is again for those of you who are Taurus rising sign, sun sign, or moon sign, it's going to be for you. You have this card of no, never. Okay, so this is actually really talking about as you are manifesting things, being discerning about what you say yes to and what you say no to. And because of possibly the speed of things coming to you or the apparent subtlety, you may not be able to catch yourself or to really be paying attention as much as you should. So this is an ask this month for you to take a step back and check in and be like, okay, am I agreeing truly to this or no? Or am I letting the outside, whether it's a person, circumstance, or thing, determine the path that I go on? So it's a positive energy. I know the card doesn't look positive, but from what I'm getting from Spirit, that's the call. And you may find more often than not that you are saying no, so that the things that you're saying yes to are true yeses and not the maybes. If you've been following me for a while, you know, especially with last year when we had Venus going retrograde in Scorpio, there was a lot of spiritual guidance coming through about going in the direction of the hell yes or the heaven yes, as opposed to the maybes or the possibilities, okay? Because the maybes and the possibilities actually slow you down, and you can move much faster if you stay on track with the yeses. than not. All right. Now, in terms of relationships, for those of you who are already in committed partnerships, that actually is looking really good. Things are moving along quickly. So there might be a lot of decisions that you have to make, you know, about maybe where you live, if you're going to move or not. You know, if you're planning for a wedding, this might be that month of like preparation or the month of the wedding. So things might also be really crazy. But again, that message that I got earlier about from this card, the no, never, you know, it's important that you don't just go with the flow in the sense of not checking in with self, right? I think as long as you do that, you'll be fine and you'll be able to maintain your balance. But this is going to be a time this month where the two of you are going to have to work on that. Work on making decisions quickly. And making those decisions from a place that honors the individual as well as the unit. Okay. Now, for those of you single and looking, that's actually looking really good. So you could really find somebody this month that you really vibe with. You know, if you've been out there for a while and kind of dating around, like, this is good. And if you haven't been putting energy or effort into that, this is the month to go out and put yourself out there, okay? A big reason for that, Taurus, especially if you're just kind of like, I don't want to kind of thing, is because we do have Mars and Venus conjunct this month. Okay, so that's the beginning of a new love cycle. Right now, they're, excuse me, they're both traveling in Leo, and I think they're just about to shift into Virgo. I think Mars already did. I think Virgo's about to, excuse me, Venus is about to, but that happens on the 24th. So, I mean, basically at the end of the month, but you're getting that energy of them coming together closer and closer, and the vibe of those two throughout the month. And also, for a good portion of the month, Mars is conjunct with Juno, which is partnership energy, like committed partnership energy. So, yeah. Don't miss out on this energy, okay? Keep putting yourself out there. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Now, for money. There's a renewal happening with money this month, which I like to see. And you may find by the time you get into next month that you are back to a place of feeling stable if you haven't been, and are in a place where you can really check in to see how you are doing so far that year. Because once we get really into Virgo season, that's the time to be assessing and really be looking back on our successes or apparent failures and things. So this is going to be more so around money for you. So things will be shifting in and growing. They will be changing for sure, but in the positive, in a growth phase. And you might start to feel more of that energy possibly when Jupiter goes direct and on. So like the 11th or full moon, which is I think on the 15th and forward. Okay. Now, in terms of career and work, things are moving fast there too. There's going to be a lot changing this month, Taurus. And that might make you really uncomfortable because you're a fixed sign. So change is stressful for you. Whereas for other signs, particularly the mutable signs, like they like the change. But you might be a little uncomfortable, but it's all positive because it's expansion and growth, it's opportunity. So, and that might also be why money was going to be getting better towards the end of the month, because there might be at work, maybe a bonus coming in, or maybe you do really well at work. Maybe there's a promotion. you know, if you work for somebody else, like that definitely could be the thing. Or something comes through for you this month that you're really hoping would, that benefits you if you are working for yourself. But that's going to be the case more so as long as it's outside of your comfort zone. Okay, because we are in, as I said at the beginning, we're in a period of growth and expansion. So this isn't the time now to be, you maintain the things that are successful, but you still need to be breaking new ground. All right, so the things that are going to be successful for you are the things that are going to be new or newer, if that makes sense. All right, let's see, anything else? All right, I think that's it. So let's get into the week by week. I'm gonna use a different. No, I'll use the same deck. Okay, so I'm gonna go week by week and see. Oh, that one to come out. So 3 of Cups for week 1. So that's going to be under the energy of the new moon in Leo, since that actually happened July 31st. So that whole first week is the development of that energy. So 3 of Cups is, you know, celebration, growth, happiness. So I like that. Hanging with friends. That's also good. It's summertime. So live your life, Taurus. Live your life. Let's see, week. Oh, too many. These are nice cards, though. Okay. Tower, second week. 5 of Cups, third week. Page of Cups, fourth week. Okay, and bottom of the deck overall, 2 of Cups. So maintaining that balance. Maintaining that balance. So let me get clarification on this first week, what this 3 of Cups is specifically referring to. Knight of Swords, a lot of fast movement. I mean, overall, like there's just a lot of change happening, a lot of things moving for you this month, Taurus. So Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you're happy, you're satisfied, and there is some kind of new opportunity that has come in for you. And yeah, it's starting you on some kind of new path. And maybe whatever this opportunity is like forcing you to pick up your pace or to stretch in a way that you haven't stretched before. But you're happy about it. And it feels like it was a long time coming, or it's something that you definitely truly deserve, if that makes sense. Okay, so clarification on the Tower. The Tower is actually, for me, not a bad thing because it's the liberating energy. It can be inspiration as well, like some new idea that comes through, but ultimately it's liberation out of stagnancy, liberation out of those things that have been holding you back, because it comes right after the Devil card. So we love the Tower. All right, so first card out for clarification is the World card. So some completion of a cycle. So I'm getting the message, you know, whatever this new thing that came in, or this place of fulfillment that you're sitting in at the beginning of the month, it has ending some long cycle of stress that you've had for a while. Next card out is 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're good. 10 of Pentacles is like ultimate success there. It's, you know, money, health, relationships, whatever it is, but you're solid. You're solid. Okay, and then 3 of Swords. And we got the Lovers on this. So, you know, okay. If this is work related, I think this is positive. I think that 3 of Swords is going to be more so like contract negotiations potentially, or you just feeling a sense of reminiscing about maybe the department that you used to work in, and now you have to shift to and develop a relationship with a new group of people in a new department. Maybe you had to move to a different city or something like that. So there's a little bit of like, oh, you know, kind of thing, but it's really not negative. This is very positive to me if this is work related for you. And like I said, it's been a long time coming. There is a sense of relief, but also like, I deserve this, and you do. And the money will be good, it looks like. And you might actually be able to get to travel a little bit too. You may actually have some regret that you didn't, that you waited as long as you did to go after what you want. And now you're thinking like, I could be so much farther at this point right now if I had made the shift like a year or two ago. Don't beat yourself up about that. Timing is timing. And if it wasn't time, it wasn't time. Because you might not have had the strength of the wherewithal to hold on to it. Okay, now if this is relationships, I mean, I wasn't picking this up in the general read of like, you know, outside energy, but there definitely could be. And if there is, you're choosing to walk away in order to hold a standard for something better for your life. And that's good. And of course, there will be heartbreak around that, but you need to. And you have a deeper understanding now of your own self-worth to stand in your power and to move forward out of, you know, whatever drama or craziness was there. I think that's a really, really small percentage, because I was picking up a little bit of that with Aries as well too. So maybe there's an Aries involved, but it was like really maybe one or two folks. Like it's not the dominant energy. But, you know, in a more positive space, you are more emotionally independent and are in a healthy place now to have a healthy interdependent relationship with someone, whether you're dating or involved with somebody already. And you're ready to begin again and take things slow with the new opportunities that are coming through. And also I'm getting another message of if there is a lot of outside interference, whether from friends or family members who are too much in your business, you're allowed, obviously, to hold a boundary there. And that message also came through, interestingly enough, with Aries, although it was in the first part of the read, it didn't so much come through in the week by week. But that feels like it's a stronger possibility, and you have to kind of defend what makes you happy, what makes you and your partner happy. All right. I'm sipping on chamomile lavender, one of my favorites from Traditional Medicinals Tea. All right, so let's go third week because there's a shift here. And it's so odd. I wonder, you know, as I get through the rest of the signs, if there's going to be such a market difference, because Aries had a big shift here too. Like it was like really, really high, and then it like shifted to some worry. So you got the 5 of Cups for this week. And this is, now this can be regret and remorse, but it also can just be like, just reminiscing about the past. And that doesn't have to be negative, but you just could be kind of stuck in that, you know, because again, things are moving quickly, and and it feels really positive, but even though it's positive, it still may stress you out because you're a fixed sign. So you may be thinking a lot of what has happened up to this point. There may be a part of you that's mourning that, maybe mourning time lost, energy lost, and, you know, whatever it is. Let's see. Too many cards, but I'll take a look. So we got Empress, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and Emperor. So, all right. That could be some relationship stuff, actually, because I believe Aries had gotten the Queen of Cups and King of Cups. So divine counterparts for both, and it was actually in the same week. So Aries may have a message for you, love. But, you know, it can be work or relationships is the thing. So there might be, it might actually be both then, if you are feeling a pull to Aries, or if you have a lot of Aries placements in your chart. All right, so first card to clarify that I'm taking is the Eight of Cups. So that's choosing to move on, emotionally detach. Okay, so Emperor came back out, so he definitely wanted to come back out. So this might be a boss or supervisor. So again, if you're going on some kind of new path as it relates to work and career, you know, by that middle of the month, once you either are in the process of leaving or if you've already left, you know, there may be a sense of sadness around the goodbye because you might have really loved that supervisor or boss. So, you know, maybe you're changing departments and they're no longer going to be above you, or you're literally changing jobs, you know, whatever it is. And yeah, I got the Six of Wands. So there is some, it's some shift out of, for sure, what you were doing. And there is remorse or sadness, even if you didn't like them fully, because, you know, we don't always like everybody fully, right? But there is some sadness there, and you're grieving that a little bit in the third week, which is fine. All right, fourth week, Page of Cups. Now, if that's relationship stuff, though, I would actually say that's a place of balance and coming out of any potential funk. Because Eight of Cups for me would be more emotional maturity, and Six of Swords would be mental maturity. So that's good. Oh, interesting. Now, okay, definitely go watch Aries, because Aries also got the Star card in the fourth week, and you got that as the first card out. And then you have the Devil, which is like basically opposite energy, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So this last week of the month is going to be a very key month for you, where you're going to have to battle. I mean, literally, this is you, Taurus, and you have the angel and the devil on your shoulder. So what are you going to listen to as you move forward into this next stage of your life? Are you going to let this pull? Are you going to let the devil card pull you back to the past, or are you going to let the angel, the Star card, pull you to the future, which is also going to be the path of healing? The universe is offering you an opportunity to drop your burdens and to shift into something new, but it is going to require starting over in some way. On some new path. It's just a new path. This is the second page we have out. Page of Pentacles is first, and now we have the Page of Cups. So there may be a renewal or a new path happening both in relationships as well as work. Okay. And you're just starting. It's a page. So it's going to take time for that to grow. You have the maturity of the Queen of Pentacles to guide your way. But how you handle these two energies is going to determine what you ultimately do, what's in that cup. And that's on you. The universe will support you as long as you keep going in this direction. But it can't help you if you do this. All right, so drop your burdens. Drop your burdens. Yeah, right under that Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck was the Hierophant, which is actually your card. The High Priest is the Taurus card. So hold your value, hold your standard, and keep going in the direction of what you want, and you'll be good. And yeah, it's scary when you're in new things. You know, when you're starting a new position at a job or something, like, you know, it may be so exciting, but there's also that added stress of like having to learn new things, learn new people and all that kind of stuff. And It's just natural. It's natural. But approach it with childlike wonder. These are learning opportunities as opposed to it being like an obstacle you have to get over. Because you get to enjoy life. You get to have pleasure. Right? Okay. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to my website, andersonalchemy.com, to book a session. Again, please sign up for my newsletter and be on the lookout for the next round of enrollment for the 4th quarter of Lightworker Academy. I'm going to be posting about that soon. So you want to stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook at Anderson Alchemy, and please subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciated. And like, comment, share the video. Thank you so much. Have a blessed month, and I will see you soon. Bye.